Hi and welcome to the fourth video tutorial of the Volume Figma kit. And in this video, we'll be learning how to make a post. So in the second video tutorial, I had given a rough brief about making a post. So we had made this very simple post from some of the text, some of the page layouts and some of the cover art layouts. So let's make one more post, this time from scratch, from an actual content. So this is from one of my content on one of the stacks in Volume. So I'll not be making the entire post from starting till the end. So this is almost, so ultimately on Volume, you can make content up to 20 slides. So if it's very text focused, you're not forced to put images, you can just put text. So that's also not an issue. There are some stacks on our platform that have just text, while there are some with images and text. So that's the freedom that you get while building something on Volume. So you can actually put images or not based on your wish. All right. So let's get started with making this post. So let's go to the template and let's choose one particular image for the template. So I choose something like this. So I like this gradient and this lower text over here. So I'll copy this, go to my workspace, paste it. I'll call this post slide 1. Awesome. So the name of the post over here, it's called the evolution of subscription economy in India. So we copy this text. So again, this is a bit too big, so I could make the font smaller, or I could go for, let's say, something like a font like Champion. So again, this font is also there in the template, and let me make this smaller. Let me delete the subtext so that I just have the header. Click here for uppercase. I'm going to make it fully uppercase, and I think I would go for, let's say, a full white template, or let's say if not white, would yellow work? No, I guess I'd go for something that's fully white. And let me decrease the size, height of the line, make it a bit more bigger. Let me stretch this. Awesome. Now let's find a suitable image that could replace over here. So let's go back to Unsplash. Let's write subscription. Let's see what we can find. So I think this image of Netflix was a pretty good one, because Netflix is super analogous when people talk about subscriptions. So let me replace this with Netflix. Okay, so this image is a bit big. I think we'll need to go for another image. Okay. I think this is a pretty awesome image. Okay, wait, let me try this one. The picture of Netflix. Let me go to my Figma, choose image, choose this image of Netflix. Awesome. So I think I could bring this a bit more up. So let me double click the image. So now the image is selected. So I could make it bigger. You see that even though I'm making it bigger, it's still in the canvas. We select the whole thing, take it, make it center aligned, and put it here. And let's say gradient, I don't want black, I want something like, let's say, a purple, or this kind of purple. Also, I can get to play around with the gradient like this. So I could like move the direction of the gradient. So let's say I want to get it from a small corner over here till the end. So kind of like this. So the thing is, so I think I'll go like this, because if I go up, this is where the rectangle ends, so you can see that hard cut. So I'll rather pull it down, get it like this. Awesome. So like I'd shown in the previous one, I would just select my header, my watermark, and I'll add it into this slide. So there I have my cover art for this particular post. Now let's copy a text template. Okay, let's go to a page. And I just want text. Call this post page 2. Now let me copy a little bit of content from here. So like you see, the content kind of exceeds a bit more than the template. So you can make your image smaller to fit your text. You could make your font size smaller. So the thing is, never go below a 48 pixel font size, because then it stops being legible on phones, especially on smaller devices like iPhone 7. So never try to always keep it above 48 pixels in terms of the font size. So let's go for something big, and I could put an image. Now I want a background that's something along the dark line. So here we've used a purple gradient, so I think I would choose something like purple. So now everything else is, so I'd go for a white text. And let's put a stroke to add some more differentiation, and let's make it orange. Awesome. So I have my first slide, and I could just go on repeating this. I could go on taking some more templates. So for the sake of this video, I'll be just repeating each of these templates, because you get the point on how to actually modify each of these templates. So I could go like this, and then finally my last slide, I would probably go for maybe something like this. So I would just copy, paste, close this, and let's say subscribe to my stack, copy, paste, leave your thoughts in the comments. Let me make this a little more towards the side. I think I could make this big so it looks like it's a strong call to action. And I put it over here. Now my header or my watermark, let me remove the one from the template and put the one that I put. Let me hold shift and select these two, Control C. Now let me so now I've copied this. Now let me select each of these pages. So let me hold shift and select all these pages one by one, and hit Control V, and it'll be positioned in the exact same place. So now I can export this entire post. So this is my entire carousel, it's ready. So I probably export it in one format. By the way, if you want to add something that's specifically bold in between your content, all you have to do is double click, select the text, and choose this part which you want to make it bold. So let's say you want to make this part bold. So let's make this smaller. Yeah, so if you want to make this part bold, you could go ahead with this. And let's say I want to put the image up on this slide. I could go along with that. So again, it's your freedom to completely tweak and how you want to make each of your posts. So that's it for this one.